Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how I make fried fish stew. Let's get started. I already cleaned my fish. You can see what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. The reason for this is because I want to have enough space for flipping. So I'm going to transfer this to a bowl now. And I will go ahead and season this with half cube of seasoning cube and salt. Let's get started. I just seasoned with salt and then half cube of seasoning cube. As small as possible, you don't need so much of it actually. So right now I'm going to flip gently, not so much. The reason for this is so that my fish will get properly mixed with my seasoning cube and salt. I don't want to go in with my hands, so I can do it this way. I'm also going to bring in thyme. I was supposed to do that earlier. Sorry, I forgot. So I'll bring the thyme now. And then I'll flip again. Then I'll just set this aside for like 2 to 3 minutes, 5 to 15 minutes. It all depends on you. But you can go ahead and start frying right away. Now let's get started. I bring vegetable oil to dried pan. Please always make sure your pan is dried before adding oil. If not, you're going to have splashes and it's going to be painful. I'm going to add enough oil to this. This is enough, I guess. And I'm going to bring in my fish right away. Normally people will wait for the oil to get hot, but I don't want to wait. The reason for that is because when the oil is hot and you're bringing in fish, sometimes you notice it starts splashing. But since the oil is not hot, I have enough time to arrange my fish properly and to be safe. I think I need to introduce myself now. Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joy. If you're a returning subscriber, I said thank you so much. The love is massive. Like I always say, I can feel it. And if you're a new subscriber, please stay tuned, enjoy this recipe, and do leave a comment in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. Thank you. So now, I forgot to bring in onion, so I've just added my onion to this. I'm going to allow this to fry. I actually timed it. I fried this for 5 minutes before coming to check on it. Okay, I'm trying to see if my fish is ready, if it's dried enough to be flipped. As you can see, this is not ready. How do you know if it's ready? If it's ready, once you just put your spoon, it just moves freely. But you can see it's still a bit difficult to flip. It's sticky. That's to tell you that it's not dried yet. So we're going to wait for extra 2 minutes and I'll be back. All right, 2 minutes later, you can see the difference. This just it's just moving on its own freely. That's to tell you it's dried enough to be flipped now. So go ahead and start flipping. And please, while at it, please, you have to be gentle. You have to do it with ease. You don't have to be so fast so as not to have scattered fish. So I'm doing this, I'm being careful. And at this point, I would advise you to be very careful too, so you avoid splash of hot oil and all that. I'm trying to be very careful with this tail because I don't want it to get scattered. I'm taking my time because I want my fish to be perfect. If I was using flour, I won't be so careful, but because I'm not using flour, I have to be very careful. So this is how you fry fish perfectly without flour. While we're on this, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the comment section. I would like to hear from you. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share this video to your loved ones and anybody you feel this might be helpful to. Just share it with them. Thank you. And guys, this is my first time of trying out this fish. Actually, I was looking for something different. I couldn't get it, and the woman asked me to get this. I tried it and it was amazing. And it was so sweet. And she told me if you eat this fish, you will not be eating croaker fish anymore. And the amazing thing is I don't even know the name of the fish. I couldn't pick the name because she mentioned it in Yoruba. And so please guys, if you know the name of this fish, please leave a comment on the comment section. I would like to really know the name of the fish. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to leave this for some time, maybe 4 minutes, and I'll be back. So it's time for me to check if this is dried. Wow, I don't think it is dried yet, so I'm just going to check. I'm not going to force it. Please don't force it. If it's not moving, don't force it. At this point, please be careful. This oil is already trying to do wonders. It's splashing and I'm scared. I have a terrible experience with frying fish, so I'm a bit scared. Ouch! It actually happened, you see? That was what I was trying to avoid. So I'm just going to leave this here and I'll come back to check on it. Alright, this is ready now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start checking on it and then removing it from my pot, and I'll continue the process. But this is really splashing. That's why you see I'm running away. I'm coming back. So just at this point, this fish is dried. Just remove from fire and set aside. If you still have more fish to fry, you start all over again. Repeat the process till you're done. And I forgot to mention, this video is made of two parts. The first part is showing you how to fry fish properly without flour, and the other part is showing how to make fried fish stew. So just stay tuned, and you're going to enjoy the amazing recipe that's going to come with this fish. Thank you. The reason why it seems as if I'm struggling with this is because of the fear of hot oil splashing on me. So I'm keeping my distance. It's actually a distant relationship right now. So I'm just trying to be very careful. And while you're still waiting for me to start the fish stew recipe, please like this video. Thank you. I'm trying to be very careful here. Yeah. I don't want this to get scattered. I don't want all my efforts to just go in vain. Wow, this is dried, very dried. So tell me, how do you like your fish? Do you like it boiled? Do you like it dried? Do you like it fried? And if you like fried fish, how do you like it? Very hard fried, soft fried, you know? Leave a comment on the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, now I'm done with frying this fish. I'm just going to repeat the process. Although I'm not going to be showing you that, don't worry. So if you still have more fish to fry, just repeat the process and until you're done, then you start cooking properly. All right, now this is our fish. It's looking yummy, right? Yeah, now let's get started and let's go into part 2 of this video. Okay, part 2, I already washed my pot. So I'm bringing in vegetable oil. I'm bringing in some of my vegetable oil that I used in frying the fish. I'm not going to use all because of the black particles. And I'm adding some fresh vegetable oil to this. I think I should add a little bit more. Maybe. Oh my god, that's a bit too much now. I don't like so much oil, you know. So I've added sliced onion. Like I was saying, I don't like so much oil in my food. But it's actually fine when you have oil on top of your stew. It's all looking so nice. But personally, I don't like oil flowing on top of your stew. I don't like it. It's too much. So I'm just going to allow this onion fry for some time before I bring in my tomato paste. You might wonder, why do you always bring a tomato paste first? The reason for that is so you fry your tomato paste lightly, so it gets rid of all the slappy taste and everything. You want to make sure this is properly cooked before you bring in your tomato. If not, you might end up with a slappy stew. So I'm just going to dissolve this, and then I'm going to fry for some time before bringing. So if you're wondering how you know this is ready, it's going to become a bit darker than this. I'm adding dry thyme to this now. The function of this is it's going to give it that lovely aroma, and it's going to make your neighbors start wondering what's going on. If you don't do this, please try it out. You'll notice the difference. And I'm more of a thyme person as well. I love thyme, I love rosemary. I don't really do much of curry powders. I do very little of curry, but I'm more of thyme. Sorry, something happened. I already brought in my blended tomato, pepper, and onion mix. I didn't know my camera went off, so this is it. Now I'm just going to cover this up and allow it to steam for 5 minutes. I'll be back. Alright, you can see this is bubbling. It's been on for 5 minutes now. Wow, there's so much oil on top. I'll have to take some aside later. I'm just trying to give it a stir and mix this up a bit properly. And I'm going to loosen this up. I need to add water to this just to make it a bit lighter. You can add as much as you want. It depends on how you like your stew. I like my stew thick, not so light actually. So I need to season this with salt and seasoning cube now. So I'm using a cube of seasoning and I'm going to add salt to this. I'm just going to stir a bit again because I like stirring. And then I'm going to cover and allow it to cook for another 5 minutes. Alright, let's check on our stew. How is it going? The aroma is just, oh my god, the aroma is just right. This is really nice. Wow. So this is ready, almost ready actually. I just love the aroma. It's so inviting. Let me just see. Doesn't taste bad at all. So now I'm going to bring in my fried fish. So you're just going to bring this in. I like doing this one after the other. So I'm going to stir. I just want to make sure my fish is properly soaked in. You need to allow your fish soak in a bit and it will be amazing because the fish is going to release its flavor and everything into the stew. So I just want to spread this and make sure it's properly placed. And then I'll turn, no, I'm not going to turn up the heat yet. I'm just going to reduce my heat and I'll cover this up for just 2 minutes. I'll be back. Voila, this is ready. Oops. Hey. What? Oh my god, what kind of plane is that? So this is ready now and I can't stop laughing. Thank you guys, thanks for staying tuned. So this is ready. I'm going to go ahead and start serving this. I'm going to serve this with hot rice. I like rice, so let me show you. Alright guys, till we meet again, thanks for your time. I remain Joy. Bye.